place of ours was a positive cleanup.
Yeah, but this Sunday night business is all wrong. Why, the churches are after us.
So what? We've got a license to stay open on Sunday, haven't we?
Just a minute. This is my place of business. I worked hard to build this up. Look at these kids. They don't know what it's all about.
Spending their dough, they say.
Bless your heart, my child, I'm not against dancing, but not on Sunday night. That night, the youngsters belong in church.
Jesse, do you really think this campaign of yours against Sunday night dancing will have it to say?
Well, we've got to do something, my dear. We can't run a church without a congregation.
As good as you to the young folks, you'd think they'd flock to the church to hear your sermon, especially those PE members. Where do they spend their Sunday nights at, Ray?
They're proud to wear that pin, Mama J, but they like to dance, too.
That's right, son. Mama J, it's not the youngsters, but the condition itself. As long as these places are open, our youth will be tempted.
Why don't you direct one of your powerful sermons against those cafe people themselves?
Maybe you're right. I'm going to try it. I'm going to direct my next sermon directly to those cafe people. It may do some good.
I just wish you'd preach to that 7-Eleven club. Maybe you could get some sense into that good-for-nothing husband of mine. Here comes that man again.
Hello, man. Hi there, Eli. Hello there. Whose name is this? Fine. How's everything?
Oh, listen, boy, if I just had a little capital, give me a little drink there.
True. What about some capital to pay for all these drinks you've been cupping around here?
A small matter. Why, someday I'll have to buy this place.
With what?
Peanuts.
Oh, he'll be all right, man. As soon as he get both feet on the ground.
I am rich. I am rich with ideas.
Sure.
All I need is just a little capital.
Absolutely.
What about that new song of yours, Mamie?
Say, listen. You know, last night you played that song too high.
Well, I played it in B flat, Mamie.
It don't make no difference to me what flat you're playing it in. Just play it.
Well, okay.
I'll stand anything, and I will complain. Though this bitter cup I drain, I'll do everything for love, love, love. I'll work every day, end my weekly pay, buying anything you say. I'll do everything for love, love, love. I will even crawl to you on my knees, although I know you're wrong. In the winter, if you want, I won't freeze, because my love is strong. If you say you, I'll still follow you. You're the key to heaven above, yes. I'll do everything for love, love, love. I will even crawl to you on my knees, although I know you're wrong. In the winter, if you warm, I won't freeze,
lights on.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And then the police's boxes, they got green lights so we can see where they is.
I don't need no lights to find them.
Now, there you have the fire engine boxes with the red lights on.
Oh, sure.
Then, on the other hand, you have the police boxes with the green lights on.
Naturally.
But now, listen, here's my scheme.
Yeah, go ahead, Minnie.
I'm going to put white lights on the mailbox so you can see how to mail a letter in the dark.
I ain't never mailed a letter in my life.
Someday, you're gonna really have to go to work. And that will kill you. Open up that Bootsy.
What's the matter with you, doing?
Open that door, Bootsy.
Stop
And you
this
can
woman
out.
here.
I
Stop
mean,
this
you can
woman.
out. You'll never come back here no more. Nobody here?
Baby, you're a knockout. I gotta hand it to you.
That contest was my idea.
And picking up the proofs tonight was your idea, too.
Well, honey, if things work out, it'll be different for you and I.
Oh. Back already, eh?
Yes, I just stopped to pick up the proof of that contest idea that you like so well.
Mm-hmm. Some clever businesswoman, eh, sweetheart?
Well, you know, this joint needs some jars like this. You see, this will bring them in, and Tack and I'll take it to the printers in the morning, if it's okay with you, Jean.
Corrine isn't going with you to the city anymore. I did a little checking up tonight. Why, you couldn't think of going to Fitz's Roadhouse. Oh, no. Nor to the Seven Gables. Nor to the picnic grounds where you parked the car. I know you couldn't think of that.
What does it all mean, Dean?
It means you're fired. Catch air.
Now, wait a minute. Don't forget you and I came up the hard way together. We shared our dough.
Yes, but we're not sharing my wife. You're through.
Right. Real objective?
That'll be enough out of you.
Well, everybody knows how she feels about you. I was going to look for another job anyway.
And another sweetheart, too, while you're at it. Now, get out.
I see. Why, honey, I think you've got the wrong idea.
Never mind that honey stuff. You're my wife, but things are going to be different from now on. Get it? Take your hands off me.
So, it's strictly business from now on, huh?
Yes, it's strictly business. You get busy on this contest idea and watch your step before something happens to you.
Do you think that routine will get it? Boy, that'll kill him. You know, Peggy, if we really win this contest, well, we can get married and help your dad.
I wonder what they'll think of us getting into show business.
Don't you worry about it. I'll sell them the idea. And then I've got to get a job, too. Dad was pacing the floor all night, worrying about bills.
We have to help all we can. Come on, Earl, let's do our number roll.
Okay.
Okay.
What's going on here?
This house ain't never had such carrying on. Well, Dad, we were only
Reverend
trying
Anthony's
to...
feet was like...
Peggy and Earl, let me explain. Now, Dad, listen. Peggy and Earl are going into show business, and they're starting right off by winning this contest.
Monster dance contest? At the Harlem Cafe?
They're sure winners, Dad. And after that, they're going to get married.
What
and
is
I
this
know...
world coming to?
Go along, child. I used to skip, hop, and jump myself when I was courting your daddy.
Sadie, we really have no cause to complain as long as the youngsters are upright and clean. We've got to help them all we can. So go to it, children.
Thanks, Dad.
There you are, Mr. Aiken. I hope we win it.
All you have to do is make good. But remember, you're going to have a lot of competition.
$50 is a lot of money for us. And if Peggy and I win the contest, well, we can get married and help the family.
Why, the Reverend Peggy's father ought to be able to help you.
Oh, that's a lot of stuff, Mrs. Aiken. Why, things are bad with them. Even their own son Ray's out looking for a job to help the family.
Oh, is he? Well, I'll give him a job. If he can drive a car, he can be my chauffeur.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Aiken, and I'll send him right in to you.
What's the big idea? Another chauffeur?
Don't you get it? The minister's son is a popular kid. Why, he'll bring in a lot of business from the younger set.
You're too hip, Corinne.
Yeah, maybe I am. Can I do something for you?
I don't know, but I'm looking for the boss.
Which one? We've got a he boss and a she boss.
I think, oh, it's the she boss, all right.
Come on, boy. I'll show you the way. All right, fullback. Keep 10 in quarters and 10 in nickels and dimes. And lay off that sales tax. Give the government a break and stop putting so much in your pocket.
Mrs. Aiken, this young man to see you.
What is it, young man?
I'm Ray Hampton. Earl Williams told me you might have a job for me.
Oh, yeah. I've got something in mind for you. Come in my office. Right in here, Ray. Sit down. Right here. So, you want to go to work, eh?
Why, yes, ma'am. That is,
Well, can you drive a car?
Why, yes, ma'am. I've had experience and I'm ready to work hard.
Well, okay, then you can be my chauffeur. How much do you want?
Why, I'd say maybe $20 a week.
Why, you're worth $30 a week. And you're starting right now.
I'm sure pleased, Mrs. Aiken.
Suppose you drive me home right now, and we'll talk it over on the way. Here's the keys to my car.
Well, I'm ready.
Okay, come on, good looking. Maisie, this is Ray Hampton, my new chauffeur. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Hampton. Come on, Ray.
Now, if I could get that little capital I was talking about, I've got a deal now that can make a crowd of dollars.
How come you ain't over to the contest? They were bought in towns over there.
I ain't paying that contest no mind. I've got big business to talk.
It ain't another dream.
No, I done seen this with my own eyes. Now, all I need is just a little capital.
Just a little capital, huh?
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell me about it.
Well, you see, now, I was thinking about that sermon that my brother-in-law preached upstairs.
Sure.
You know, the Reverend, last Sunday.
Sure.
And he said something about if you want to get your conscience clear and your mind kind of straightened out, you have to get way out into the country and talk to nature. The birds and the bees in the trees. Way out in the open.
Ain't nothing out there but a lot of air.
Well, I'm getting to that. So I took that advice and I went way out in the country, far away from town. And what you reckon I see?
A lot of mud and dirt, and you can see that right here in town.
Now, listen, I seen mud all right, but the mud I seen was colored green.
Must have been that last drink you had.
Now, don't start that. Now, listen, see? Now, here's where we can draw down some heavy jackets. Now, I seen some men out there looking through them telescopes. And I started figuring that thing out. You know, you don't look down on the ground with them telescopes. You generally look up at the stars.
Exactly.
And them men was looking through them things and writing down something. They was looking straight into Falster's Cleft.
That swamp land?
Oh, listen. I also hear that the Bluebird Bus Company wants to run a bus line into town. And maybe that swamp land is the land they want to buy.
I still don't get it.
Now, listen, supposing somebody else wants that property. Now, the thing we should do is to get that bus, buy up that property, then we could sell it as a profit.
Oh, yeah, sure. But that property belongs to Chinley.
To the Chinaman?
Yeah.
Well, listen here, we got to get that lot next door to him, too.
That sounds all right like money, but we need money to do it with. And supposing Chinley won't sell.
Now, listen, you and him is good friends, ain't you?
Of course we is.
Well, you go talk to him. See, I would talk to him, but I can't understand his language.
Neither can I, but I'll try word bile anyway.
Well, I'm with
you. First, we'll investigate the property next to Chinley. Then we'll go to the city and see my personal attorney, J. Rufus Kincannon.
Who is that?
J. Rufus Kincannon.
That sounds like a man that knows what it's all about.
I should say he's good.
We better have a little drink on
Yeah,
that.
let's have a little drink on it.
Yes, indeed, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. Here we go, man.
To Foster's Claret.
To Foster's Claret. That's kind of strong this time.
Yeah. We'll go down there and see him as soon as they close up.
That's right, and then maybe I can get my hands on that little capital I've been looking.
Hello, babe.
I've got to get in here and get my teeth so I can see Earl and Peggy win that contest.
I wonder if it was the right thing for us to come.
Why, of course. Just because Sadie didn't come, no reason you should stay away. And besides, you want to find out a few things for yourself, didn't you?
Yes, I suppose so.
Well, come on.
All right.
Look at them.
My, what do you think of that? Really?
My.
Don't be bashful, Ray. Here, just enjoy yourself.
This is all new to me, but it's all right.
You'll have plenty of this together, Ray. If you like.
My dad.
Don't you think you owe me an explanation?
I just had to get a job, Dad.
Was it part of your job to have Mrs. Aiken make love to you?
So, you object to your son working for me, huh, Rev?
You know, this is no kind of a job for my son.
Well, I'm paying him my good dough. That ought to mean something to you.
Well, I'd like for you to release him from his job.
Ray'll have something to say about that.
Let's talk this over at home, Dad.
All right, son. But I warn you, you're treading on dangerous ground.
Well, the grass under your feet ain't any too secure either, Reverend.
Come on, Mama Jane.
You go.
Come on, I've had enough. Come on.
Take it easy, Ray. I'll see you later in my office.
I didn't want to leave. I want to stay and see the show.
Mama J, I've seen enough. Come along. I didn't want to come in the first place.
Oh, God.
Ray, is there something wrong? You look upset.
I'm looking for my father, the Reverend. Have you seen him?
Why, he's gone, and he seemed awfully angry. Are you in trouble?
How can I be in trouble with you around?
You seemed awfully interested in someone else tonight. Why, you hardly noticed me.
You mean that she-boss, Mrs. Aiken? She means nothing to me.
Oh, so I mean nothing to you, eh? Well, Scram, you're fired. And Maisie, you be careful, or the same thing will happen to you.
Yes, Miss Baker.
Hey, kind of wound up with the kid, ain't you?
Why not? You all washed up.
Picking them pretty young these days.
So what? None of your business.
We'll see about that. My hat, please. Looks like Tack Adams is getting a lot of ass from Coleraine.
Yeah, he's a bad guy, too, when he's hot.
Better tail him. Might mean something to him.
Okay.
Hurry up, baby, hurry up.
Now for the big moment of tonight's festivities, ladies and gentlemen. Our monster dance contest. Of the many contestants enrolled, we have chosen 9 couples to compete for first prize. And here they come. Let's give it to them. Yes, indeed.
There's your winners, Jean.
Yes, happy little couple. Aren't they?
I hope no one ever stands in their way.
$1. All right. Thank you very much.
There he is. That him? That's him. Talk to him. Okay, talk to him. It's him.
Hello.
Give me a minute.
Sure, you talk all right.
Kind of sorry to disturb you so late, but you know I work hard all day. This is my friend, Eli.
All right, you give ticket.
What do you mean, ticket? He don't want no laundry. He come here to talk business.
Who business?
Your business.
My business, know your business, Hockway.
What do you mean by that, Hockway? I don't know. But let me talk to him.
Well, you tell him so.
Say, Chin, you want this laundry, don't you?
Sure, this is my land.
And your land.
Yeah, this is my land. What you want?
Listen, bus company want to buy your land. You know? Bus company.
What you talking about, bus company?
Bus company want to buy your land. Don't holler at him, man. Fool. You'll scare him.
No scare. Japanese try to scare Chinaman long time. No can do.
Say, come out the backyard. I'll show you.
No, don't like it go backyard night time. Too much is black.
What are you talking about black? He ain't talking to you.
No?
He mean it's too dark outside.
Oh. Yeah, what you want night time outside?
Show you where bus company want to buy land and give you lots of money.
Oh, who give me money? You?
No. Bus company want to buy your land.
Yeah, that's it. That's why they want to put the bus station there. How you know, Hockway?
Now listen, there you go, that Hockway again.
What you want backyard night time?
I want to show you land where bus company buy land and give you money.
Money?
Yeah, a lot of money. You'll own every laundry in town.
Every laundry in the city.
Every laundry in the country.
You'll be the laundriest man that ever laundered a laundry.
All right. Be gone.
Oh, sure, boy. If you're going to be anything, it's going to be copacetic.
Now, I'll get that little capital.
I say so.
Now, when we get there, I want to know.
14, 15, 16, 17, 19. Not bad. Not bad.
So you see, the contest was a big success.
Yes, I guess it was a swell idea, Dad.
Well, how about a little cut for me? You know it was my idea.
You always manage to get yours, don't you?
So what? And I'm going to get even with that preacher, too.
Why don't you lay off that preacher?
Why, he's not laying off us. You should have heard how he was knocking this place from his pulpit.
Well, maybe he's right at that.
By the way, how you doing with the minister's son?
Oh, him. He isn't with us any longer.
Maybe you ain't going to be here much longer yourself.
I don't get what you're driving at.
So you tried your stuff on the kid and it didn't work, eh, sweetheart?
I don't see you stop running after that Creola chick. Well, let me tell you something. Before she gets anything around here, I'm going to get mine.
I'll say you're going to get yours right now. Now, you get out to the bar with fullback and count that change. Don't start any more monkey business around here or you really will get something.
What are you waiting for? I'm waiting for a streetcar. Oh, cut your clowning. I know you're waiting for Gene. So what? He's my boss. I can talk to him. I'm boss here, wench. Now, Corinne, don't get nasty.
Better leave, Corinne. Be only the boss here.
If Gene says so, I'll leave. If you make one step towards that door, I'll let...
Sometime to Mr. G. He's laying in here on the floor. Hurry!
Ring the door. Get the police. Oh, a nest. Gene, darling. Victory. Go back. Get an ambulance. Call a doctor. I don't know where it's going to end for all of us. Oh, I wish...
Hello, Mom. Hello, Dad.
Well, son.
Dad, I guess you don't have to worry about my job any longer.
Of course we worry about you when you're out with those awful nightclub people.
It's all over. I got fired tonight.
What happened?
Oh, that Mrs. Aiken. What's the use of talking about it? I'll go back to school like you want me to, Dad.
Well, I'm glad someone in this family is getting some sense.
Wonder who that could be this hour of the night.
Well, I guess I'll go to bed. Good night, Ray.
Good night, Mom.
This way, gentlemen.
From headquarters. Reverend Hampton?
Yes?
Wants to see your son, Ray.
I'm Ray Hampton.
This your pen?
Why, yes, that's my pen. Those are my initials. I must have dropped it someplace.
You were fired tonight at Club Harlem, huh?
Yes, but what has that to do with it?
Gene Akins was found knifed an hour ago and robbed of $2,000. This pen was in his office at the time the dirt was sold.
I don't understand. I swear I don't know, Dad. There must be some mistake.
I have to take you to headquarters for questioning.
Dad.
That's all right, son. Go along. I'm sure there's some mistake.
Come on, boy. Get going. Quit pushing, will you?
Push it. The only pushing I want to do is save myself to push out there.
I had a long enough when I come to this swamp, but now I feel my confidence retreating.
Yeah, the train's on here. All
right, then, let's get right on together. All right, come on.
We're ready.
Confucius him say, him pull on way, him live see, not a day goodbye.
No. Come on back here, both of us. Now listen, don't come bringing nobody else in on this proposition, because 3 is enough. Now, what's the matter? You see something?
It's them like to go.
Boy, there's something else more powerful than this wood and bud. This ain't no conventional bus station. It's a good thing I can't understand what he's talking about. He ought to be telling me that's some murder, isn't it? Murder? Nobody! Wait a minute! I feel loose! Hold at me! Wait a minute, huh?
Be all the same here. Be all the same.
You said go scholar? I don't know, but that child was here.
Me don't like this kind of fish. Me like the laundry more better.
Okay. Comes right over there. The water. Being fun here. Remember, we didn't come out here to talk to no birds and bees. It appears to me that we done come out here to talk to the dead. Man, there it is. There it is. Come on. But don't be so tight, Senator. I got to get out of here. What's happening? Wait a minute, see? Right here. I know we did. Yeah, the angels singing. Oh, I'm in glory. We all in glory.
No, this is very fine. Oh, this is very fine mud. This is Confucius mud. This your mud. You pump, you got some rheumatism. You love on. If you put them on the face like that, it just gave me a mud pack. Make nice, pretty look. Everybody try to find this kind of mud, and no one can find. You love on, make everything nice, flat easy. Oh, we make nice, give money, all this a Confucius mud. Very fine. We make big fortune. We get a fortune.
What is he talking about? I don't know what he's talking about. What is he? We'll get ready.
There it is down there in black and white. Now, what kind of congregation you going to say when they learn the minister's son's been arrested? For knifing, mind you, and robbery.
That's true.
But I tell you, it's a terrible mistake, my boy. He's innocent.
This church don't want no rug-cutting jitterbug preaching the word of righteousness. And this church don't want no drinking mother-in-laws like Mama J swilling liquor in nightclubs.
Oh, that's ridiculous. You know Mama J doesn't drink liquor.
Then what was you doing there carrying on disgracefully on the dance floor with chorus girls?
My.
I was there to see what was going on.
You mean you went there to see what was coming off those chorus girls?
That isn't true.
Everybody's talking about it. They saw you there.
I've listened to your silly accusations long enough. If the church wants my resignation, I'll give it to them.
That's all I want to hear. That echoes my sentiments personally.
All in favor say aye, and I says aye.
Now, gentlemen, before we get started, I suppose you're acquainted with the laws of the state which says in toto that the state in which you're living, you are living, aren't you?
Of course we is. He is too.
Well, exactly what do you fellas want to see me about?
Sure. Me don't like it too much talk. Me like it close and feel.
Well, why didn't you say so? Why, sit down, gentlemen, sit down. Why, the whole thing's as clear as
mud.
Yeah. Mud, that's it. Me got the Confucius mud.
Oh, yes, go on.
Me don't like too much mud. Me like it buy land next door.
Oh, I understand clearly. Now, what you want me to do is the following. You want me to procure for you a piece of property which is adjacent to your real estate.
That's it.
And, of course, you know it will take quite a deal of financing to do a thing like that. But don't let it worry you. The equities involved and the quasi-contract whereof and whereby the percentage will take care of all those things.
What's that man talking about?
The law is talking.
Oh, I see.
But don't see too much that we ain't done seen.
Chin, give him the money, Chin.
But nothing. It's going to be perfectly all right. Now, all you fellows have got to do is to sign this contract right on the dotted line.
Oh, is that so? I see. Thanks.
Jean gonna be all right?
Yes, nothing serious.
Them church people will sure burn up when they read about the kid.
Well, that's good for them. Now they can start cleaning their own house and leave us alone.
Looks like you're gonna need our help from now on, Corrine.
You're right. And I'm hiring you right now. With Jean in the hospital, I'm carrying on my way. While we'll run this burg high, wide, and handsome.
Add up, baby.
And if those church people want to get tough, we'll let them have it. Go on out to the bar. The drink's on me, fellas.
Okay, Corrine. Set him up, fullback. Drinks on the house. Corrine's order.
Why didn't you tell Corrine we knew about tax?
For what? Keep them guessing. That'll keep us on the payroll.
What wouldn't she give to know the tax lifters that see you thin from the kid and planted it in Jean's office?
I'll give you credit. You trailed tack right up to the finish.
That information is worth money to somebody.
You said it.
Are you going to let them get away with this, Jesse? Why, you playing right in their hands by resigning.
But there's nothing else I can do.
Oh, yes, there is something else you can do. And you listen to me right now. Our folks like plenty of gravy with their sermons, and you've got to get hot. I mean plenty hot. Feed it to 'em with tons of fire.
But I hardly know where to start.
My boy, start right at the church where you left off, and you've got one more Sunday to do it.
Maybe you're right.
Jesse, it's your job to save the kids in this town. You can't afford to let them make the same mistake your son has made. You are the only one that can do it. The church is pleading at your feet. Don't let them down.
Church, the time has come for us to stop mincing words and clear the deck for action. We're losing our hold on the children of today, and it's due to the many undesirables we have in our town. They are wrecking the lives of our children day by day. At this very moment, that cafe gang is staging a dance orgy for our children in the midst of sin and corruption.
You're talking.
You all know that I don't mind dancing on weekdays, properly chaperoned and supervised. In fact, I've encouraged all forms of modern recreation as a safety valve for the energetic youth of this community. But over my protest, this godless cafe gang insists on having their dance, and on Sunday night, Sunday, a sacred day of worship. I humbled myself. I begged and pleaded with them. If you must give your dance, I said, don't give it on this, the Sabbath day. Did they pay any attention to me? They did not. At this very moment, when our youngsters should be here listening to the word of God, that vile and corrupting gang has got them there in sin and degradation. We've stood just about enough. It's time for us to shed this humble cloak for one of righteous indignation. Hallelujah! We should roll up our sleeves, and with the good book in one hand, power and might will come to the other. With this hand, David killed Goliath. With this hand, Samson slew the Philistines. With this hand, old Joshua fought the battle of Jericho. Children, get off your knees and lift your faces to the east and see God's flaming sword of truth. Listen. I can hear him say, redeem this sinful city. Redeem this city of Babylon. I hear you talking. And when your days on this earthly plane is over, when you stand up there in the shadow of God's power, God's tongue, God's the Holy Ghost, you have fought the good fight. You have kept the faith. Folks, they'll wait for you. Tonight, the evil serpent of sin has reared its
Hello, Maisie.
Glad to see you back, Miss Aiken.
$800, $900, $930. Well, how's business, Roscoe? Not bad, Cracker Jack. Not bad.
What a big idea. What are you fellas doing in my office?
Corinne's idea. She hired us for protection.
And whose idea is it to plant hoodlums all around my place?
Now, to tell you the truth, Gene, Corinne...
Get out of here. Go on, get out of here.
Come on, let him have his way for now. Let's go, Roscoe. Okay.
Give me police headquarters, will you?
Creola, Gene just got back from the hospital.
Good, where is he?
In his office.
Thanks, sis.
Have the sergeant call me back immediately. This has to be taken care of. Goodbye.
Oh, Gene, I'm so glad you're well enough to be here.
Thanks for remembering me.
That's nothing, but listen, this is important. I just left the church. Reverend Hampton and his whole congregation are on their way here to break up the place. Your place, do you understand? Well, why don't you do something to stop them? They're desperate.
I knew something like this was going to happen. I'm glad, Creola. I'm glad of it. Well, this means our salvation. The salvation of our business. Let them wreck this place. You're right. They're here.
So, you couldn't wait until you're out of the hospital to run back to your darling Creola.
That'll be enough out of you.
You can't get rid of me like this. I'm your legal wife.
Oh, that's enough of me, nonsense. I'm going to help the deacon.
Why, you're insane. This place belongs to me as well as you.
You hired those hoodlums. Let them help you.
Well, what are we going to do about it? Now, let's see. What could we do?
And maybe we'd be able to do something.
Maybe we could. Well, okay, then go to it.
Now listen, preacher, you're out of line. So you get your psalm singers and get out of here before you regret it. See?
We're not leaving until we accomplish our mission.
Why, you...
I wouldn't do that if I were you, brother.
Why, you jack-legged preacher.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Corinne. Yes, yes.
That's the guy that cigarette girl was talking about in connection with that thing.
Good. We already got Jack Adams. Take his whole gang down to headquarters and book him.
I'll carry him to the office.
We've had enough trouble on the book. It's a good thing we got witnesses this time.
There's nothing to worry about, just a flesh wound. The doctor will be over in a little while.
Thanks, Reverend.
Please understand us, Mr. Aiken. Our church isn't against dancing. We just won't have them on Sunday night. And we would like to see this town's places of amusement run in a clean and orderly manner. What do you say?
You win, Reverend. Shake.
Hey, you took that ticket?
Them days are gone forever.
Oh, Tishy, nicely put it up, eh?
We're in the money down.
Oh, you say you'll get lots of money.
Wait right there, my love. Right there while I take my hat off. There you go. Oh, you're so lovely. This face all right, but
You come right along.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, my hat. Is my party here? Yes. Oh, well, I'm late.
now that they've made good, it's up to me.
Ray, you have a swell start with your new job here.
And a lot to make good for, thanks to you.
You made them very happy, Jean. They've got their wish. Married and a good job.
Friends, as your legal advisor and personal attorney, I feel that I can say without contradiction that money will soon be flowing in like the waves on the ocean.
Then Eli won't have to cuff no more drinks. That calls for celebration.
Sing for me, baby. Sing.
Come on, man.
Good times all night long. Have a little drink, sing a little song. This is the life.